You are now dialed in with the Dial Brothers.
What's up, y'all?
How's everybody doing? Episode 13?
13, yep.
13 of the Dialed In Show. Thank you guys for joining us, whether you're watching on YouTube or you listen to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was trying to get my mic to be a little different. But yeah. Thank y'all for all you who listen and watch every week. We got some dedicated and loyal fans and supporters, and we appreciate it. 13 weeks in.
Man. Almost didn't happen today. So and we're in a sports mood. I'm wearing my Dallas. Oh shoot, I almost knocked over the camera. I'm wearing my Dallas Stars hockey jersey. Playoffs started yesterday, Monday. Unfortunately, we lost, but the Stars are the number one seed. I didn't start watching hockey until I moved to Dallas. It's actually fun to watch. And
Isn't
then Mike,
it violent?
yeah, sometimes they let them get away with more. And then Michael's wearing his Braves jersey. Shocking.
Yeah.
They won. They won Monday.
We went to oh wait, they had 4 games?
No, they played another team.
Oh. We went to a Braves game on last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Braves played the defending champion Texas Rangers, and so I got a lot of flack because, of course, I have Rangers friends now because I live here, and the Braves put a whooping on them. The Braves won the first 2 games, lost the last game.
Hey, best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
I was with you.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah. We had a busy weekend. Yeah.
It was overall pretty good, though.
You struggling over there.
Okay, yeah. Y'all, I thought I was going to pass away last night.
Okay.
I was sick. I was so sick last night. It just I went to sleep not feeling good, but then woke up. It woke me up at like 2 something and just went downhill. So yeah, I'm
Come to
struggling.
find out, it's probably something you drank that was old that you should not have drank. But whatever. Moving on. I'm happy you're here.
Yeah.
So we might not get as animated of a Micah today. That's what you're saying. You're gonna try to just be chill.
Well, yeah, I feel a lot better now. I'm just tired, man. Because when you got stuff coming out both ends, it drains you.
Moving on. So okay, I understand people wanting to come up with different unique ways to provide a service, whether it be, getting your hair cut and you may get, a shampoo or something, or people get their nails done and they different things. There is a business in Buckhead actually that just look.
The most luxurious mani-pedi in Atlanta. We love the champagne pedicure. It comes with a Hennessy massage for blood circulation and so many more surprises like 24 karat gold and candle wax. We definitely felt like queens after the drinks and snacks they brought us and our French chrome nails. Definitely check them out in Buckhead.
I just don't understand why the Hennessy.
Does it do anything? Like, is it?
No, man. And Hennessy don't smell good, so I don't understand like what you putting Hennessy on your legs during a pedicure for. I just don't understand that.
And how much does that cost?
Oh, it's probably expensive. It's probably very expensive. And the comments, man, someone said Atlanta needs to be stopped. The crazy thing is, you would think with the Hennessy, it might have been black people. It was white people.
I wasn't gonna bring that up, but yeah.
Someone said, "I'm gonna get a DUI." Another comment said, "Who is the targeted customer?" That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
because I mean, it was a blogger, like people now be going to restaurants or something to do an Instagram reel. So these were 2 white women, but I just don't understand I understand the gold peel. People do that. I just don't understand why you getting liquor poured on you. At least pour the liquor in a cup, not on my
You
legs.
say that's a waste of good liquor.
I want to say Hennessy, good liquor, but yeah,
I think is unless somebody can say that there's some type of benefit to doing that. I think it's just a something
I
to
mean,
do.
yeah, I mean, well, I've had a mimosa with gold flakes in it. That's stupid too. I mean, if you really look at it, like what what's the gold for? It's not
Yeah.
any benefit to you.
It's making us think we doing something, and really you're not.
I just don't understand. Yeah. Mm. Someone said this is so ghetto. Do you think that's ghetto?
Yeah, well, no, you say, well, yeah, let me clear up
It
what
was
I
white
was.
customers.
Okay, yeah, you said it. And I mean, yeah, so you saying,
You see it
hey,
in
they
the
gonna come for you in the
video.
comments this week, not me.
You see it in the video. What you talking about?
I'm
You
saying,
acting like
so,
you acting like we're showing them, telling them about something, not showing them visual proof.
no, I'm saying, so does ghetto only apply to black people?
I don't think so.
Right.
Well, just like how this is going off the deep end. Just like how some people use the N word and don't only use it for black people.
Yeah, that's opened up a whole nother can of worms about that. I don't have the strength for that conversation. That's because the whole black people can say it, white people can't say it. Are you
Oh yeah,
saying it
that's
with
a
a,
whole different
or are
conversation.
you saying it with an A, or are you saying it with an ER?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
all.
How
Someone
about,
said pouring Hennessy over her legs is the most Atlanta-ish ever. I don't
yeah,
think, but why does that have to be like grouped into Atlanta? Why they just can't be that's ghetto or that's
well,
inappropriate or we shouldn't do that? Why does it have to be that's the most Atlanta
well,
thing?
I think some people might say that Atlanta is cultured. We
Yeah, it
we
is very
we
much.
so I mean, I'm not gonna say Atlanta's ghetto, but do a lot of ghetto type things take place in Atlanta?
Yes,
Sure, yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I agree with this comment. Someone said Hennessy does not equal luxury. See, I enjoy brown drinks. Hennessy ain't the first thing I'm gonna ask for.
So
No
so
shade to
you
those who ask
would
for
have
Hennessy.
preferred them to pour a better.
No, then I would have been real mad if you pouring a better liquor on
So
my legs. I just don't understand
really
why are
what
you
it
pouring
should have
liquor.
been, it should have just been a nail salon or whatever that offers you drinks for you to drink. And you know
Well,
what? I just
all
thought
of
about,
them do. All of them do.
oh, look, I don't go to, but I was just about to say, since they're not consuming it as far as like drinking it, they probably don't even have to have a liquor license. They just pouring it on you. I don't
But
know.
they are consuming. They have
Oh, they was
videos of
drinking
them
too?
having drinks. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
oh.
they do.
Well,
I
that
went.
sounds like a alcoholic's dream.
No, you
You
don't want liquor
drinking
poured
and
on you.
bathing in liquor?
No, no. I went to get a manicure, and the first time I didn't pay attention. Like she was like, "Do you want wine, mimosa, or something?" And I was like, "No," because I already knew the price of the manicure. So I was like, "No." Come to find
And
out, it's free. And
and
so
how long I'm gonna be in here?
every time I went after, I was like, "Yep, I would like a mimosa." I mean, you might be in there for about an hour.
Mm. I just don't. I don't have no desire to sit in there and do all that.
Mm. Have you ever gotten in trouble for something you didn't do?
Heck yeah, yeah.
So on Monday, the Yankees, New York Yankees baseball team, their manager, he got thrown out of a game, but it wasn't his fault. Take a look.
Got anything else to say? You're gone. Okay?
Fan says something.
I don't care who said it.
So here's some background, Mike Coop. You heard at the beginning the umpire saying, "If I hear anything else from you, you're out." But the thing is, so they got into an argument before this video. The thing is, he didn't say anything. It was literally the fan behind him, and
Yeah,
the umpire wasn't hearing it. He said, "I don't care."
that's
And this was
malarkey.
literally like the first 10 minutes into the game.
Nah, that's messed up. I don't believe in punishing people for stuff that they did not do. So
Yeah. And
that's
the
crazy.
umpire didn't see the guy, but clearly all the camera angles you see the fan yelled. And then what annoyed me was one of the angles when the coach is like arguing with the umpire, the fan who yelled is like looking around like what happened? Like clearly you did it, but yeah, that was some BS.
Yeah, that's. But like you said, the coach, the manager, he didn't care. He was like, whatever.
Yeah, he shouldn't have
Would
been thrown out.
Would you have fought it if you was him?
Yeah. I mean, he tried to fight it and he was cursing and stuff. I just, yeah, I don't understand why he was thrown out. And granted, they might not have said, okay, we can go look at a replay of this, but like it wasn't him. I
Mm.
just think that umpire was like, you already pissed me off at the beginning of this game, so I don't care.
So the umpire can throw a coach out just because he wants to.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just like in basketball, a referee can throw a coach out.
I
He'll
know,
find a
but I'm
reason.
saying you gotta have good enough reason.
He
You can't
said, I
just
gave you one warning. That was his reason. He said, I gave you a warning already.
well. Who was it? You said one of the Braves? Did you say he last year had the most?
No, not last year. The coach, if you're a Braves fan, you know Bobby Cox. He was the manager before this current manager, Brian Snicker. Bobby Cox would get thrown out like every other game. Like growing up, there was nothing for Bobby Cox to get thrown out. Snick got thrown out recently, but and the Rangers manager, he got thrown out last week once. But yeah, I mean, sometimes these coaches don't want to hold their tongue. They're like, you know what, whatever. So we're in a sports mood. We've talked about the WNBA a lot, which is a good thing. And actually, the Atlanta Dream. I know the Dallas Wings. I know Indiana Fever. I'm sure a lot of teams. But yesterday, a lot of teams, the WNBA teams, announced that they sold out of their season tickets. The Dallas Wings sold out of season tickets for the first time ever, which is good. But we're going to talk about some drama. All right. So Caitlin Clark reported to sign a really big Nike deal. That's no problem. In that deal, Caitlin Clark will get a signature shoe. Now, according to Front Office Sports, actually, Sporting News, there are other players who already have a signature shoe, Sabrina and Breanna Stewart, which both happen to be white. And the question is, Caitlin Clark hasn't done anything in the WNBA yet. Of course, she did a lot in college. But some people, including me, feel some type of way because Asia Wilson, who is arguably the best player in the league right now, she just won another ring. She has two WNBA championships. She's won MVP twice. She's won Defensive Player of the Year. She's been in the Olympics. She has no shoe. But some other players have shoes that happen to not be her complexion. And so there's been a lot of back and forth online about one, how is Caitlin Clark just instantly getting a shoe? And then two, why doesn't Asia Wilson have a shoe? Do you think just because you're good, you should get a shoe?
I'm gonna be devil's advocate just a little bit. No, not necessarily.
Right. I mean, that would mean everybody have a shoe. I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So I guess to me, yeah. Now, and these major companies nowadays, they ought not make mistakes like this. You're supposed to have a 40-something-year-old black female on your staff to make sure you don't make mistakes like this. They should have realized, oh wait, we got white girl, white girl, white girl. We need to throw in somebody of color. They should have recognized that. But to
And the
me,
league is majority black.
huh?
The
Oh,
league is majority black.
oh well, yeah, that's most sports. Well, other
Right.
than like tennis
No,
and
right.
golf and stuff.
Mhm.
But I just think it's a money thing. I think who's the most popular. I don't think it has anything to do with. Well, I mean, it does have something to do with how you play, but I think it's who's the most popular, and they might argue Caitlin Clark will yield them a higher return than Asia Wilson. I
And
don't know.
she might. No, that and this goes to business. But like you said, I think if you just look at the trend, they should have
Yeah,
said, "Man, we don't have a minority who is good." It's not like the
yeah,
argument is, "Oh, just give a black person a shoe." No.
right. They're qualified black people.
Yeah, but if it's someone that is good and is also the face of the league, I think there is an argument there. And like I said, I'm a bit biased because I'm an Asia Wilson fan, but also if you just look at her stats, I mean she's arguably the best player right now in the WNBA. And
That opens that opens up the question. You just said she's the face of the league. Are the powers that be trying to change what the league looks like, or at least the face of the league?
Well, clearly it's changing because Caitlin Clark's in it now, and so she's going, unless she just sucks, which
And
she's
she's not the
not.
face.
That we're not talking about that. We're talking about the talent, sir.
Mm.
So you're saying it's not so much race. You're just saying. I mean, I agree with this part. Everybody can't get a shoe. I totally understand that. Totally understand that. And some of the argument on social media has been, well, Asia Wilson may not be as marketable as Caitlin Clark. Which, I mean, Caitlin
Yeah.
Clark has broken all these records. Yes, I understand how she's getting a shoe. I think some are wondering, just okay, why isn't
I don't
other
know
people
how
being
much
considered?
he has his hand in it, and his name Phil Knight.
Mhm.
I don't know how much he's like really, really paying attention to it. Do I think he's sitting in a room somewhere saying, "Don't give no black women a shoe"?
No.
I don't think that's what it
Mm.
is. Because and he could, and I'm not saying he's racist at all. That's not what I'm saying. But he could still be racist. But one thing racist people like, they like money. They still like money.
Yeah.
So
And so that's what I'm saying. I think Nike is looking at it as a business decision, not a
yeah,
racial thing. And but what I'm still saying is, okay, it ain't that many female basketball players, female athletes for that matter, with a shoe.
yeah.
And so when you look at, okay, well, how do these people have a shoe and they haven't accomplished anything or as much yet? And
Yeah,
so I
you
think
saying
that's where the argument is.
she's not even in the game yet. How is she
Yeah.
already?
And someone will say, well, she already transformed the game in college and she already broke records. I understand that part. I'm not going to be an idiot and one of those people just be like, oh, she ain't do nothing. She has done something.
Now, yeah, I think when you look at her stats, but to be honest with you, I think it's a whole this season that women's basketball in right now. She just
Mhm.
played a role in it. I think Caitlin Clark would not be who she is if it weren't for Angel Reese. She would not be who she is without all the Kim Mulkey and Dawn Staley.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah,
it's all
yeah. It's not
it's
just Caitlin Clark.
it's just the season right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if I were them, I don't even know if they could do this, and Angel Reese might be signed with somebody else for sure. I don't know. Where I think they could have really made some money was to be messy. If they wanted to sign both of them, her and Angel Reese, but maybe they can't do that. I don't know.
See, you just pro Angel Reese. Angel Reese ain't put up no stats like that. I mean, she won a national championship, but she ain't.
But okay, but that's
Angel
what I'm
Reese ain't
saying.
even Asia Wilson.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
So
not
let's
about
be clear on
that,
that. You're just saying because they're both popular. You're saying
right?
you could have done like a dueling shoe or something. I don't think Nike was going to make that type of bet.
Yeah, I'm saying Angel
'Cause
Reese
you're not. It's okay. Think
can
about it.
sell.
It's already going to be difficult. I mean, think about it. Let's just be real. And you got a business degree. Okay, while women's sports is growing and more attention is being put on it,
Mhm.
okay, a women's shoe might not sell like you put out Jason Tatum shoe or Luka Doncic or another LeBron James shoe or a Kobe shoe. So putting out two women's shoes at the same time, do you think that's a good business model?
I don't think they lose.
Okay.
I don't think not in this scenario with Caitlin
Mhm,
Clark and Angel Reese. I don't think they would. Now, if you're talking
mhm.
about her and
But
somebody
then,
else,
okay, but see, your bias is coming out because okay, Angel Reese and Caitlin weren't even in the championship this year,
right? But
so you're
they
going off something
still
that's old.
who okay. If you look on social media, who got all the attention?
Yes, Caitlin
So
Clark, Angel Reese,
yeah.
mhm,
How you say that girl named Flu
Flage. She didn't go yet.
Flage? Yeah, no. It's just I be seeing her name. I'm like, how in the where you say that Flage? But yeah, I just think when it comes to making money, who
Mhm.
draws the most eyes, the most attention,
So,
and
and clearly you're not knowledgeable about Asia Wilson because you don't. Asia Wilson is popular.
As popular as Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese?
Heck yeah.
Oh, well, clearly not, because I don't know who she is. So,
And then that's your problem. Okay. She's been in the league for a couple of years. University of South Carolina. She played for Don Staley. They already have a statue of her outside the gym.
Good. Hey, I talked on Sunday. You could be Decatur famous.
She's more than Columbia, South Carolina famous. So I'm gonna need you to do some homework and look up Age Wilson.
Is
All right,
it
we'll move.
is it like Black
A
Asia or is it Asia?
A''JA.
Yeah, Black Black Asia. Yeah.
You need to do some homework. She's very popular on social media.
I'm looking at her.
Whatever. Moving on. All right. In football news, Atlanta Falcons former quarterback Matt Ryan signed a one-day contract to retire as an Atlanta Falcon. You may remember he left last season. What was it last season? He left and went to Indianapolis Colts. Didn't work out. Basically, Matt Ryan had a great career. It just kind of all ended in decline. And I was talking with someone yesterday because, of course, Atlanta Falcons fans are still pissed about the Super Bowl. Now, you can get different opinions from different people as to if it's Matt Ryan's fault. I don't think it's all Matt Ryan's fault. It's funny because I made Dad get really more invested in the Falcons when the season that we went to the Super Bowl. We went to games. It was great. And then Dad got super pissed at Matt Ryan when all the dust settled. I'll say this. Stats on paper, Matt Ryan, one, is the greatest quarterback in Falcons history. That's no debate. You can be ignorant and mention Michael Vick. If you compare the stats, Matt Ryan is the greatest quarterback in Falcons history. Matt Ryan also has stats that put up a good argument for him to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But my question to you, Mike, is do you think people are going to get over the Super Bowl and give him his flowers and recognize, okay, other than that one game, he did a lot for the team and for the city?
Yeah. I don't think nobody. Yeah. When I was reading through some of the comments on the pictures, it was real nice British looking family pictures they put out yesterday.
So his nickname is Matty Ice. Well, I call him Matty Ice Water, but his nickname is Matty Ice. And his twin sons, they called them the Ice Cubes. One of them was sitting in Arthur Blank's lap during the speech. It was funny. It said Falcons owner holding an ice cube.
Because I was looking, I said, I didn't know he was married to what Prince William wife name? Catherine, whatever. I didn't know he was married to her sister.
Why did you think it was a royal?
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, no. The comments I was reading, and maybe it was just because these are people who like him. But all the comments I was reading were nice. I mean, I think like you said, overall, now I think the only reason why people are going to be nice is because there's been a gap in time, like since all that happened. Now, if this was right after that, then no, people would be like, we ain't even having no party or nothing for you.
Yeah, I mean, so he was the first round pick in 2008 for the Falcons. He won the MVP in 2016. Of course, we know he lost the Super Bowl, but he took the Falcons to the second Super Bowl that the franchise has ever been to.
Where's he from?
I don't know where he's from, but he went to Boston College. I can't really think of where he's from right now. He retired as the 7th all-time in passing yards and 9th in passing touchdowns. So, I mean, he's retiring in the top 10 in 2 important stats. It's just some people are still bitter about that Super Bowl, which I get. I mean, I'm pissed too. But it wasn't all Matt Ryan's fault.
It's never all one person's fault, or rarely.
It depends. It depends.
I'm saying, when you're talking about sports, you got an entire game where it's like, well, if that had been different, if that had been different. So I don't think you can put it all on one person. Now,
Yeah.
because in football you could lose just because of a whatchamacallit, the field goal
What are you doing?
was scratching my arm. So
Okay.
I don't think that you could say it was all his fault.
Mm. All right, we're going to transition to something that's kind of sad. An Ohio man was charged with murder after allegedly shooting. You got to say alleged. After allegedly shooting and killing an Uber driver that he thought was scamming him. Now, there's video of this.
You sent me this?
Yeah, click the link.
See, you
Uh,
be.
Nope, this was one of the first things I added. I didn't even add this
I guess
last.
I'm saying I just looked through the. I do see it in the text. I see it. Okay.
Mhm. There's video. We're not showing the video, but there's video of the encounter. It's 81. He's charged with 1 count of murder.
Who's 81?
The shooter is 81. The
Oh,
Uber
wow.
driver was 61. It says the local CBS station reported that the sheriff said last month that Brock called 911 to report that he had shot someone. So he called 911 on himself on his property, and he said they were trying to rob him.
So the Uber driver had cameras in the car?
Yeah, a lot of them do now.
Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks
Yeah.
ago.
And so apparently they had one facing out. It says preliminary investigation revealed Brock was the victim of a phone scam involving a relative who was incarcerated, and the scammer allegedly threatened and demand money from him. Hall, who worked as an Uber driver, was looped into the scam after receiving communications from the same scammer who contacted Brock through the Uber app. So,
I'm confused.
regardless of the scam, he killed someone. So,
But why would you kill somebody? Because, like, how does that make you pull out your gun and shoot them?
he thought he was being robbed. I think he thought she was the scammer. So it was an actual scam that he was victim to allegedly, and she allegedly was somehow, I guess the Uber order was ordered to his address by that same scammer or something. And so he thought she was the person coming to rob him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I guess I'm about to say she got out her car.
Yeah. But clearly
Oh,
you don't see the picture.
you know
sent
what?
you
Oh,
links, man.
wow. I didn't know. I thought that was some fake. I ain't know that was real. Oh, Lord.
Jeez.
Well,
You see
now
the
see,
gun.
this look different because now this some he's well y'all see the picture. He's white, she's black.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
Phil,
unfortunate.
how you kill her?
He thought he was being robbed on his property.
How? I'm saying he was being robbed digitally.
He was victim to a scam. He thought she was in on it.
So you kill him? That's just I don't understand that. I'm not gonna shoot you. Now, if she was breaking in his house trying to do okay. But if all she did was ring the doorbell, that's he got anger management problems. He need to go spend the rest of his days in the
He might not have
jail.
that many days. He's 81.
Well, he can fall asleep in the jail.
Wow. Let's move on. That was a heavy topic. All right. So this is an interesting topic in question. So Jalen Hurts, who I think we both like, Dad really liked Jalen Hurts, former Alabama quarterback. I don't like that part. Philadelphia Eagles
Roll
quarterback
Tide.
Jalen Hurts. Huh?
That's a roll tide.
Oh my God. So Jalen Hurts is donating $200,000 basically to the public school district in Philadelphia, which is a good thing. He said the purpose is to buy more than 300 AC units for 10 schools. Some people are not talking about the fact that he's donating and questioning the fact that why is Jalen Hurts having to buy AC units for 10 public schools in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Saying, isn't that school district's job?
Yeah. Was that a typo? 300?
No.
I want to know where he getting these AC units. That's $600 a piece. That's very cheap. But
How do you
um,
doing the math? I don't know. Maybe
I'm-
are they box units? I mean, they're probably box units. It's for 10 schools, not 10 classrooms.
I know. I'm saying 200. When you do 200,000 divided by 300, that's 666 or something. That's just maybe like if you're saying these window units or something. Now you talking about ghetto.
But
But
okay, should that? I mean, he's doing a good thing. Let's
and let
make
me
that
clarify this.
clear.
I ain't saying if you got a window unit that you ghetto. I'm saying if your school has one, that's
Yeah.
ghetto.
So the question is, I mean, and he's being transparent, saying, "Yeah, I bought this because I heard the AC broke." But the thing is, why isn't
Why
the
does he
district?
have to do that?
Yeah, why isn't the district addressing the AC issue?
I would bet my butt that this is an
It's Philly.
urban
It's
underserved
Philly.
community.
It's Philly.
Yeah, so that's a crime shame that and it bothers me because Congress up there, and I'm not saying that they should not.
Let me move this window. I'm listening.
Congress is up there passing laws to send billions of dollars overseas and stuff.
Mhm.
And you got kids. I don't know how far Philadelphia is, a couple of hours away from the capital of the United States of America,
That's correct.
and they don't have no air conditioning.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I mean, I just don't like that the good deed is being not talked about. Is more the conversation has shifted to, well, why is he having to buy AC units? I think there's two separate conversations here.
You saying we just
Good,
need to clap for him?
yeah, good job, Jalen Hurts, for donating $200,000 to the school district. He saw a need and he fixed the need. And granted, hopefully that's a temporary thing. Hopefully that's not. I understand. Yes. Okay. They're having an AC problem. Why isn't the school district doing something? Well, we don't know what the school district is planning to do or not do.
Well, hey, Jalen. My church, we have some HVAC problems every now and then, and so if you got any extra funds, but really some of it's not even a money problem, but if you got some extra funds, come visit us one day since you care about
When,
people
when
being
he
hot.
plays the Falcons, he can come to Rainbow, huh? Come to the park.
Yeah, since he care about people being hot, even though we've got stuff fixed now, but I'm just saying.
Jalen said, "The least that I can do, what I'm doing now, that is my duty."
Would you do that?
If I had Jalen Hurts money, sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Be honest with you, I don't know if I would do that.
You wouldn't buy AC units for a school, a public school, if you knew that they needed AC.
$200,000 worth of them? I don't think so. That,
You know how much money that man has?
but still, because that's not any private citizen's responsibility. And I know
It's not. No, I agree. It's not.
if people didn't take things upon themselves, then there's a whole lot of stuff that would never get done. But still, I think to me, and not to say that he's not doing this, like you said, we also don't know what Philadelphia schools are doing or not
Right.
doing. But to me, his resources, and maybe he is doing this, his resources would have been better spent to figure out, okay, well, what's the problem? Like, what's the
Yeah.
real problem? Why
Yeah.
don't they have air?
Yeah.
Use that money to campaign against some of these people on the school board. Like, I think
Yeah.
he's putting a band-aid on it, and that's not
Mhm.
necessarily gonna solve the problem. Because okay, they would have been fine being hot another year if you can get to the root of the problem.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I just don't know if I would have done that, because that's a systemic problem. You got
Mhm.
10 schools.
Yeah.
There's something else up with that. And going back to now, when me and you was at this thing Saturday, and I was telling you that the superintendent make a lot of money. Now, I don't think you get to make two, three, $400,000 a year, and ain't no air conditioning in the school. That's crazy. I bet wherever they kid go to school, it'll work.
Of course.
Mhm.
Duh. No, I get it. I get it. I just don't want to take away from what Jalen did, though. And I think it's more of a. I was looking at the comments and it's like, why did he do that? Isn't that the government? Blah blah blah. And then of course it turned real political, Democrat, Republican, and all that stuff. So I'm just like, he saw a need and he did something good. Now,
Yeah.
granted, yes, that opens the door for a bigger conversation about why the heck do 10 schools not have AC or need AC as it is about to get hot. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. Sad that kids that's their reality because you ought not have to. I don't know about you. Now, if I'm in school and I'm hot, it's hard to focus.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So praying for them and I want somebody to tell me where he got all them AC units from.
Because so you saying the units are no shade, you're saying cheap. Since
Well,
I
if
know you've become a mini expert in HVAC because you've had to deal with stuff at the church. So are you just saying
now if they're all just like window units or portable units, something like
Mhm.
that, then that sound
I mean,
that's
that's all I
possible.
can think of. I don't
That's
think
possible.
he got what you have at the church, that big thing that pulled the air in. I don't think.
Or nah, or even like okay, like some schools or some hotels or whatever, if you have each room can control its own temperature. Then you might have small AC units,
Mhm.
separate ones for each room, but still that's more than $600. So I unless he got a deal, I don't know. I don't know. But I just want to know because I'm curious. Like, hmm. And I hope it works. Like
Yeah, I hope
I
so too.
hope he didn't spend all that money and it doesn't work. But then I wonder, are they in the lunchroom? They in the bathroom? 'Cause I don't know about you. You ever been in a hot bathroom trying to use the bathroom? You
Yes.
come out like you've been fighting. So, uh, mm, and I'm sure the young ladies probably are the most appreciative of it, of
Mhm.
the air. So yeah, kudos to Jalen. Don't do that no more, Jalen, though.
Why you saying don't do that anymore?
He only be spending his money on something that the government's supposed to be paying for. That's nah. Cause see, then if I was a no good what they call 'em, school board member, or whatever, I'd be
Mhm.
like, oh well, good. We ain't got to worry about that this year.
Oh yeah, that's true. Some may kick the can further down the
Yeah,
road. Yeah.
so, and that's why I'm saying
Or
I appreciate what
or
he
one
did,
of
but I don't think it's solving the problem.
or one of them reached out, could have reached out to Jalen and said, "Hey, can you do this so to buy us a little time because we got a plan, but we 2 years out." You know what I'm saying? It could be that.
That's still a shame.
It is.
Still a shame.
It highlights a bigger issue um,
Yeah.
of why don't these schools have AC units.
Yeah. Because I'm all for helping people. I'm all for us doing what we doing uh, overseas. But
Mhm.
to me, you got to do both.
Yeah, we got problems at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's been an argument for decades. I
Yeah.
mean, we try. I've asked Dad questions about this. I mean, he served in the military. I mean, we try to be the world police.
Mhm.
Really, I mean, I don't. I'm not shy to say that we try to do everything as a country, and I mean that is a good thing that we're helping people. It's just, man, I don't know what rap song I was to yesterday on the plane, but it was basically the lyrics were saying like we find money to send overseas, and then you got problems right in your backyard. So
Mhm.
it's all about priorities.
Yeah,
And
and it's not even that we so much helping people. To be honest with you, well, I ain't gonna say what I'm about to say. I would say Joe Biden, they don't really care about them people for real. It's us helping us.
politics. Hmm.
It's us. It's that you don't want.
But that's any president, ain't just Joe Biden.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want certain people gaining more steam and more
Yeah.
power like Putin and stuff, and so you
Hmm.
help. What they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Hmm.
That's all. So hey, Vladimir Zelensky, ain't that his name?
Voldemort, something like that. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Well,
I probably shouldn't eat
he's got
this.
a war. You what?
It was a piece of chocolate, but
Yeah, you should not eat that.
yeah.
All right. So as we wrap up the show, the Donald Trump trial. I was about to say Donald Trump show. The Donald Trump hush money trial just started this week. The jury was set last week. There was some craziness that happened last Friday. A man set himself on fire and died. But the opening arguments started on Monday. It sucks because this isn't a court case where we got cameras in there. So we really are having to rely on journalists taking good notes and regurgitating what was discussed in the courtroom. I saw something, it was Daily Show, which they were interviewing some Trump supporters. And they were saying, oh, well, Trump can't get a fair trial in New York because, that part of New York is more liberal. And the reporter, he's not a reporter, but the reporter for Daily Show asked, okay, well, what states do you think he can get a free trial in, a better trial in? And they said, well, Florida, Ohio, and basically, and they said Georgia. And they said, well, he's on trial in those states. So if he's guilty in those states, will you say that it was rigged? And they said, yeah. So it just shows like it don't matter where he is tried. If the outcome is not his way, people are going to say it's rigged, and if it's his way, that's what's interesting. Okay, if the outcome is not your way, you're going to say it's a tainted system. But if the outcome is your way, then you're going to be like, oh yeah, justice system worked.
Yeah. He's full of doo-doo.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm fading.
I mean, we can wrap up. Let's make an announcement. Make the announcement before we show our kick of the week.
Oh, we designed a shoe. That's what you talking about?
Yes, we have finally designed a shoe. Now it's in the approval process. We probably ain't gonna get it for a month, so we will give y'all an update when it is being shipped. But we have designed a shoe, and I guess it looks cool.
Look,
Maybe.
we could do that last thing. Would you want to be in a clear casket?
Oh, I was just sending you that. I wasn't sending that for the show.
Oh.
Did you watch it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to be in no clear casket.
I'm not
Would
really.
you?
I'm not necessarily opposed to it.
I mean, it's going in the ground anyway. But
Well, all of
I'm
it's going
saying,
in
so
the
when they
ground.
close it, everybody can still see you the whole funeral.
Yeah.
You might as well just keep it open casket then. All right, show your shoe. Let's get out of here, man.
I think you've shown this one before.
Yeah, a little Curry. And then I guess so the stars, we they call it Victory Green. So I got another green kick. Man, I got too many green shoes. Look, green dunk here.
Green for money.
Yeah. All right, Micah is fading. Thank you guys for watching episode 13 of the Dialed In Show. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, or anywhere you get your podcasts. We will see you guys next week.